this week. My last 2 weeks have been very, very, very extremely busy. So busy you won't even get to see my face this week. Oh no! Anyway, I still wanted to pop in here and give you guys one of my extended tour episodes. Think of it as a companion episode to my book tour series. This is a very specific collection that I'm still building, that actually some books became lost in the collection due to all the moving I did as a teenager. So, without further ado, my favorite author, fantasy author, is R.A. Salvatore. That's my favorite type of actual stories besides horror. So I just want to show you my quick collection of Drizzt, who's the main character. This is Drizzt Do'Urden. He is a dark elf. He has ebony skin. He's one of the only main characters in a series that has skin this dark. I think it may be a problem for some people actually, but we won't get into that. Because sometimes they'll change Drizzt's look, and there's a version of in one setting where Drizzt has more of a gray elf look, and he is not a gray elf. He is a drow. Drow have onyx skin, pretty much. He is not gray. But you see, they tend to make him gray sometimes, and he is not gray. Even in this really detailed, cool action figure that I have that is not opened, they did that a little bit. He is closer to his tone in this one, but that Drizzt is not gray by any means, stretch of the imagination. Anyway, it's a long-running series. I have some of these books in collector sets, which is collection books like this one. This has 3 of Drizzt's novels in it. There's Drizzt in a purple tone. Homeland, Exile, and Sojourn. That's 3 books, and it is pretty thick. Yeah. Long-running series. You definitely want to start at the beginning with Drizzt because this story is very enthralling. And then the second series, which would make this 6 books here, the Ice Windell Trilogy. There's an older picture of Drizzt. You see his skin tone in here. Onyx. That is Tillery, who is his love interest here. And that's his trusty sidekick. Like a Black Panther, that's right. Drizzt carries 2 scimitars. And as you go through the series, you'll get to know his scimitars. One is called Sting. One has ice elements. Drizzt also has video games. This is the 3rd book. Well, this is the 3rd book I own physical book. Because though that's 6 books. The one here that I showed you of Ice Windell, that one has, I might open the sleeve, the jacket. The Crystal Shard, Streams of Silver, and the Halfling's Gem. So, yes. Here we have the Silent Blade. I'm missing one of the ones from this 3-part series. Sadly, it got lost in one of my moves. This one's Sea of Swords. Love this one. There's Drizzt on the cover. He has pure white snow hair. Alright, and one of my other favorites is The Thousand Orcs. Drizzt is an amazing fighter. There's a zoom in for you for Drizzt. Yep. Drizzt is so cool. It's not even a word for him. His cool level coolness. And if you were not aware, this is a part of the Forgotten Realms. Alright, next I have book 1 in the Transitions series, the Oort King. Put that back there. And book 2 in that series is the Pirate King. There's Drizzt again. 3rd book in that series, the Ghost King. There you see Drizzt again. Doing an awesome flip. Because he's so cool. And you can see here, like I have them in hardback, paperback mixture. Because I like to get my books in hardback if possible, but you know, a lot of that is release, all about release time. All right, next up is Gauntlegrum. So it's like Gauntlegrum. And this one is part 1 of the Neverwinter saga. So, Neverwinter Nights, if you've heard of that, and Forgotten Realms, Dungeons and Dragons. Prequel story to the highly anticipated Neverwinter for PC. I've played quite a many of those. And book 2 in that series. There's Drizzt fighting. Neverwinter. One had to be called that. And then book 3. I have that one in hardback. Managed to get that one. I think it's Charon's Claw. Book 3. There's Drizzt again fighting. Both his blades are covered in blood. Alright. And here I have a companion novel, a codex, Rise of the King. Now you see Drizzt, this is what Drizzt looks like, okay? This is a good representation of him. His skin tone, his hair, his eyes. See his eye color? See his eyes there? Yes, that's Drizzt. I actually seen some people, like, I'm in a Drizzt group on Facebook, and I seen some people, like, argue about that. About, oh, Drizzt is this, this, and this, and then, like, they make him, like, look like a gray elf. He is not. He is a drow. Like, some people have problem with darker skin. And in this case, Drizzt is onyx. He is drow, skins like that. So, and this is another series. It's the books for Drizzt stories come out in 3 sets. As they release, they end up being 3 parts to the one series. And this one's first, I think this is the first book in this set, Timeless. There is another one, another 2. Actually, I have those on the way. And then there's another one coming out this August. I don't want to say much about the stories. I'm going to mess it up. Besides the fact that anything that's happening now. So if you're interested in a dark elf who had to fight his way into the life he has now, then definitely check Drizzt out. If you haven't heard of him, I don't know where you've been. But R.A. Salvatore is an amazing writer. He's my favorite fantasy writer. Kudos to him for the amazing series and story he's made. He has a lot of other books as well that I will show you guys in another book tour. This is more of a niche collection that I'm running. As you can see, Drizzt there. I have a video game with Drizzt in it. I have another video game that's coming out next week with Drizzt in it that I'll cover in one of my other horror type videos. But thanks, guys, for hanging with me this Saturday. I'll see you in the next one. Stay scared.